Yo, what's up, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. I thought I'd drop a video. I hadn't dropped a video in about a year. I hadn't really bought a lot of fragrances lately, right? I bought maybe three last year. I've just been enjoying the ones I have because I had so many that I hadn't even opened them, right? I had like probably 20, 30 bottles that they were still sealed. I was like, I haven't even opened them to smell them. What if they're not even good, right? So that's when I knew, you know what, let me enjoy what I have. Let me open this shit. These are still new bottles. And let me just take some time away from buying new stuff every week, right? Been enjoying what I had, and I started getting that itch again. Like, let me see what else is out there, what new releases have that I haven't tried that might pique my interest. So maybe like the last month or so, I've been checking out everybody, the people I'm subscribed to, and all those new creators that have been coming out and stuff. Like, oh, let me see what they've been picking up. So starting to get warmer here now. So that's the type of fragrances I typically like more. Weather ones, because it's usually hot around here most of the year. We don't get a lot of cold weather, right? So I don't buy too many of those because I don't really get a chance to wear them. All right, so let's talk a little bit about, these are kind of the fragrances I plan to wear maybe the next 2 weeks, depending on how much I'm enjoying them. Some will stay in the rotation, some will get put back and bring others out, right? Just so I could use everything. So let's start with this one. This one is from Dolce Gabbana. It's the Velvet line. It's kind of like the premier, like niche or whatever line. It's more high-end designer. It's called Sublime. It's the bottle. What really got me about these, I do like the bottles, but I like the presentation. The box, like a suede box, looks nice. Kind of, you know, sometimes it's a gimmick, tricks you into buying it, into making you spend more, right? Like oh, you know, the box is nice, the presentation, so it has to be real expensive. When really what counts is what's inside, right? The juice. We don't need all that bottle and all that. And this is a big boy. It's a 150 ml bottle. They don't have 100 ml bottles, which is what I typically like to buy. They have either 150 or I believe 50. So yeah, and it goes for about 150 bucks. So that's about $1 a ml, which when you put it into perspective, I'm like, okay, that's not terrible, right? Had it been a 100 ml bottle, it'd be 100 bucks. It's not too bad. The way fragrances have been going up in price this last year or two, this one of the reasons why I wanted to not buy as much, because they started getting more expensive for those designers. It's like, fuck all that, like they're way overpriced. A lot of them are not worth it. So I kind of took a step back, like I said. So let's talk about this one a little bit. Right when I open it, I immediately get like a floral, clean floral, just from off the atomizer. I have used this before. And it's like it's clean, little soapy, but I'll say just more clean floral. Let's go ahead and give it a spray real quick. Now in the opening on this one, you get, or at least I get, like the first 5 minutes smells cool. Smells kind of like the atomizer. Not even the first 5 minutes, like the first minute or two. Then some of this white florals, it has this like plasticky smell, almost like fake plants when you have them in your apartment or your house or whatever. They have this smell to them, you know, the plastic. So you get some of that. It's not gonna be for everybody. It's gonna smell iffy. But then you let it die down. Let it die down a little bit, and what you're gonna get is just nothing too fancy, but it's different enough from what I have in my collection. When it says Sublime, I was thinking maybe a citrusy lime type of fragrance, right? Mixed with some, says Sublime, so I'm thinking maybe like the sun, like hot and lime, right? So I was thinking maybe some type of yellow floral, like a mimosa or something along those lines. And what I get is not really like a lime, it's like kind of sour and white floral. So it is good for the daytime, for the hot weather. I wouldn't necessarily wear this at night, but it's pleasant enough, you know. It's unisex. I think this kind of works better on a woman more than a man, in my opinion, but either one can pull it off. Obviously, I own a bottle. I feel comfortable wearing it. I don't feel like any type of way about it. I do enjoy it enough to wear sometimes. It's not like nothing that's gonna blow your socks off, right? But it's decent, and it has a little bit of an like old-fashioned feel to it. So if you like more like old school scents from like 60s, or you might like this. It has a old school vibe to it. Now it says it has neroli. I could definitely kind of see that because it is a clean floral. I don't necessarily get the neroli smell, but it's a clean floral, and has mandarin orange, I don't get a lot of orange, and it says African orange flower. I'm not familiar with that plant. If I have smelled it before, I would not have even known that that was that flower, right? So that's the notes it has here on Fragrantica. Again, yes, it is a clean floral. I don't get a lot of orange. I get almost more like a sour lime. So anyways, that's what I get from it. Projection is moderate. I mean, you can be noticed, but it's not like a beast. If I had to go from 1 to 10, say 5, somewhere around there. Does last a good 5 hours, a decent fragrance. So this came out back in 2011. People give it a 3.67 out of 5. What I gave it, I think middle of the road, like a 6. Yeah, I think that's somewhere around there. So yeah, but it is enjoyable. Is it worth 150 bucks? Our mileage may vary. You know, you might like something that I don't. I might love something you don't. So I don't know. I think it's average. You might think it's great. You never know, right? Right. So yeah, those that orange. It's been about 30 minutes. So that orange blossom, it's kicking in now. I could get a little bit of the orange along with the clean white florals. That's what you get here in that plasticky sour smell starting to go away, and it's a more pleasant, more elegant scent. It is kind of interesting. Some of you, they like that niche stuff and stuff that's out there. You probably enjoy that one. Let me enjoy this for a week or two, then I'll get back to you guys with